Well, okay, welcome back, Ramers. Well, it's been quite a while since I had you out here on the porch nighttime for drinking a smoke. Still got our Jim Beam Black. Tonight, our smoke's going to be a little more generic. This is a Dutch Honey Fusion. Alright, well, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff to catch up on, so we're going to get right to it right after I get lit up and take a sip of this bourbon here. I hope y'all don't mind. I actually made some notes to kind of keep me on track, make sure I didn't forget anything. So, I messed that up. Okay, well, to begin with, it's past my bedtime. It's midnight 40, Thursday, March the 6th. So, obviously I consider it still Wednesday, but technically it's Thursday's March the 6th. And it is 39 degrees outside. It just won't warm up around here. So, the last time we were out here on the porch with you was the night that it started snowing. And that was the beginning of the really deep freeze, okay? So after the deep freeze, my plants, to catch you up on my orchard, I had 2 lime trees in pots. They're dead. I had them in the pump house. They got done for. Actually, the pump house, I didn't even write that down on the notes. We'll get to that in a second. So, 2 lime trees, they're done for. 2 of my 4 satsumas, after the first freeze, they didn't ever try to make any buds, okay? Now, the bad part of it is, after that really bad deep freeze, where it snowed, we had a second one, okay? That wasn't as bad, but 2 of my 4 satsumas, my fig trees as well, they were all trying to bud out, okay? They thought, oh, springtime's here, right? Nope. Second freeze come in, killed all the fresh leaves. I think it halted the progress. So I don't really know what's going to happen with. I don't know if them fig trees are going to come alive. I don't know what's going to happen with those satsumas. I had one of them that looked really good, but after that second freeze, I just don't know. A lot of death and destruction happened from all that, but. It is what it is. I wasn't able to protect them. It's the main thing. And, we got down to 9 degrees. We got down to single digits. So, I'm new at all that stuff. So, but we got enough to talk about more on all that later on. Also, I mentioned last time that my essential air had just gone out right before that last video with the snow. And still haven't fixed it. But what I have done is I've gone in there, and I knew it was the blower, the inside blower. So it was a squirrel cage fan. And I put my hand in there, and it's all cattywampus and messed up. And so there's like a blade broken on it. So I think probably the bearings on the motor went out and caused it to go bad. So I'm not too concerned about it right now. Obviously, I will be in a couple of weeks. I probably, once it starts warming up, then I'm, gonna do what I got to do. I'm gonna try to take care of that myself. I can't believe this went out already. What I'm gonna try to do is just buy a replacement blower, fan, and motor. But if I can't get it done myself, I have to call an AC man. So that's pretty much caught up with the goings on around here. Other than, so we had my 12 by 20 shed. It got built on site here. Now there's some videos that I have in the background that I haven't edited and published yet. One of those is the site preparation for that shed before it got here, which I've done 2 videos where I was digging up some stumps and stuff like that. I may or may not edit out a separate video for the site prep where I'm well, I don't know what just happened. GoPro just decided to stop all by itself. Anyways, talking about the site prep video, may or may not make that one. Haven't decided yet. There's also another one that I filmed a really long time ago that I like to do, and that is it's a recording of a thunderstorm with the sounds, and it's probably like 40 minutes long, somewhere's in there, that I recorded. And so I'll just post that up for the people that play the thunderstorm sounds, because it's an actual recording of an actual one. Of course, most of it's going to be the noise you hear is all the water running off this tin roof here into the water, but we'll see how that works. Now, the thing I really wanted to talk about tonight is that I've never made what I wanted. The first video that I ever wanted to make and publish was a channel introduction video, and I've never got around to doing that. Okay, and it was going to be a channel introduction to let people know, what my name is and what the channel was going to be about. Now, in short, spoiler alert, the channel is just going to be really eclectic. It's going to be over all kinds of things, just whatever, okay? Now, a lot of you may think that my channel is based on mini excavators, because that's mostly what I have right now. That was just so happened to be what I was working on when I decided to go ahead and make a channel and start publishing videos. And I was in a rush for some reason to get those out. Never made my channel introduction video. I'd like to go back and do the channel introduction video, film that, and publish it. Okay? Now, and I have some various other ideas. Like I said, the video, I'm going to eventually, I'm going to get away from the mini excavator videos. It'll show up a bit, here and there, when I'm planting more trees or doing a little bit of work, on my property, but it's as a matter of like, okay, I'm going to make a video about the mini excavator and doing this mod and doing this mod. It just happens to be that that's what I was working on, when I started the channel. But there's going to be fewer and fewer of those, okay? So I do have some ideas. Like I say, that thunderstorm idea was just random because I just happened to recorded it when I was going to come out here and do a channel update like I'm doing now. But it was just, thunderstorm was just too loud, couldn't do it. But I figured, why not edit it out and publish it, Be another type of video. Now I have some other ones in mind, okay? Like I said, the topics on my videos are going to be all over the place, which is not what you're supposed to do if you're trying to have a successful, high follower, a lot of people following your channel. And I understand that, and that's not really my goal. Yeah, I want more followers, I want more views, obviously, all things being equal, but it's not really my main driving, it's not my entire goal, It's not the main reason why I'm doing videos. So, this freaking thing went out again. Rambling too much, I guess. I guess they got some kind of that stuff in there that keeps you from burning yourself up or something. So, now we got to this point. I haven't even looked at my notes yet. Let me look at those real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one, so I'll mention that first. Now I did start to film one video. Didn't work out. I was doing it the same day I was doing one of my mod videos for the Mini X. But I want to make a video showing how I cold smoke jerky. Now when I say cold smoke, let me explain this. I have just a regular old round kettle grill, okay? Pretty cheap in the grand scheme of things, right? And it's for charcoal, right? Well, people have, there's plenty of channels, there's plenty of things you can just go to Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, and you can get all kinds of little baskets or little dividers, and you can put the charcoal to one side and all this other stuff, and you can smoke meats on it if you want to smoke a ham or a small brisket or anything like that without too much trouble, okay? I'm not saying it's super easy, but it's not too difficult. And the reason why I say that is because you're going to be running at 250, some people 275 on the temperature, right? Now, that temperature is not that difficult to maintain, okay? The reason why I want to make a video is because I have a technique that I've kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? I have a technique, I wouldn't say perfected, but I've developed, and I've made it better, and I've gotten better and better at it, where I'm able to maintain that regular old kettle grill at the low cold smoking temperature of 150. Now, maybe a lot of people can do that. Maybe that's super easy for everybody else. For me, it took a little bit of trial and error, okay? And I've got it to where it's just about set and forget, okay? I've got a, I'll show you all that when I make that video, but That's why I want to make that video, because I've got it as close as you can get to just set and forget and being able to make jerky with cold, cold smoke, 150 degrees. So that's one video I'd like to make. I also want to branch off into some. I'm thinking about doing some short. I say short in the you know in the rambling world, right? But maybe some educational videos. Just showing y'all how I explain fractions. The elementary part of fractions. Maybe a little algebra. For another video. I don't know. Y'all let me know if that's something y'all would be interested in seeing. I don't claim to be the best teacher, but I've got a few things across to a few people, in the past. So, there were some other things too I was thinking about. I just can't remember right off the top, and I didn't add it to my notes. But, anyways, Ramblers, I've been talking fast tonight. Usually I talk slower on these nighttime videos, but had a lot of stuff I wanted to get out. Video's probably 15 or more minutes long by now. So, another update part. I'm currently in the process of building a loft for the shed. I'll be filming that tomorrow. I hadn't actually got started yet. I kind of got a little set up, just got my tools, everything ready. Got the lumber inside there. That's all I've done. So tomorrow I'm going to start building the shed. I'm going to start building the loft in the shed. And I'm going to make a video on that, bring y'all along. So, site prep video may or may not come. Building the loft, most definitely, I would say. I want to go back and edit the thunderstorm. I think they call it ASMR, for so people can fall asleep to it. That'd be way different. And channel intro, obviously. I want to do a channel intro. And future ideas. I have a couple of ideas for a couple of educational videos. And as I come up with more ideas, I'm going to bring y'all out on the porch again and let y'all know. And, if I make those videos, I'll make them. If I don't, I don't. The only time will tell, I guess. Well, alright. Till next time, Ramblers. Peace out.